Who says men can't multitask? I did it. I got it in the right order. Bit of a private joke on the player ratings. I was trying to get everyone in their positions, and I was having a bit of a mare, but we managed to do it. Listen, welcome to the player ratings, guys. All smiles, all grins, all dances, all, I don't know, gun fingers,
all that stuff.
Whatever. Listen, what a performance in the end. Didn't have to get out of second gear. As you know, you guys have seen the fan cams, and let's jump straight into the player ratings. Saeed, we'll start with you.
That's great to start.
David De Gea.
I mean, man was out here chilling. You get me? Man, you know, when you're at the bus stop and the bus is not coming for ages, and you're there waiting. You know what I mean? Man was there waiting for the bus stop all day. When's the bus coming? You know what I mean? Another 7 today for me. I felt, you know, we did what you had to do today. Clean sheet. Can't complain, man. No shots. This is what David De Gea and Man United should be doing. A top quality of David De Gea should not be saving anything.
Amen.
When you got Harry Maguire, Harry Beckenbauer there, well, then you got everything, innit?
KG with amen. I take you agree with that?
I agree. 7 did nothing. He was chilling.
Adam, 7?
Yeah, you know what, mate? He came and he caught a ball. He caught a ball with players around him. I was like, oh yeah. You know what? I'm surprised. Say didn't try and put the 0.5 on that one, but yeah, I agree with 7.
Okay, nice easy 7 there. Adam, interesting one. Wan-Bissaka.
Probably his worst game for a while, actually. But if you're going to have a worst game, have it against one of the worst teams I've seen players against in a long time. It was, I think, going forward, he should have scored his first goal for the club off Rashford's cross. Needless yellow card, give a few free kicks away, didn't need to. Not as good going forward. I'm just going to give him a 5 today.
Yeah,
with clean sheet, part of the defence, but probably wasn't up to his standards, which is when he has a poor game, normally it's a 7. So it was one of them today. Just a simple 5, no issue.
So, do you agree with that?
I feel like, I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I agree with 5 because I thought in the first half he was very shaky. You know, I thought there was a cross that came in. I remember the cross that came in. He almost got sunk in it. And
yeah, he's out of position.
Twice. Twice. And if that's a better team, and right now we're playing teams that have less quality, let's not be disrespectful. A top quality team, they score that goal and they can find the header and they can maybe make their positioning better. So yeah, I think 5's enough. He should have scored a goal. That goal was absolutely there for him. Just had to go boom. But you know, I mean, it didn't work out for you. For me, I would give a 5 for me.
Yeah, well, even you talk about a different day against a better team. On a different day, Grealish actually scores. You know, Grealish is capable, left-footed in that area. But, you know, if we're being critical. So, yeah, it wasn't to be. And I think it was Rashford who crossed it to him. Was it? Was it Rashford? Yeah. So he would have had an assist there. Okay, KG, do you agree with a 5?
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 5 as well. I think there was Wan-Bissaka. Everything he does is on time, even the tackles. He even mistimed his tackle, picked up a yellow card for no reason. Like, it was almost like something was just off for him today. Do you know what I mean? And end of the day, he has played a lot of football, so it feels just about right. I was wondering if there's something going to happen, it's going to happen from the right hand side. It didn't look sure as it usually is. So yeah, I'm agreeing with a 5.
Yeah, interesting that. You know, not many bad games for Wan-Bissaka this year, but like Adam says, if you're going to choose to have one against, you know, Trezeguet, who's not a very good winger. No disrespect. KG, into the centre back pairing, Victor Lindelof.
Victor Lindelof, I'm going to give him a 7. Clean sheet. I like to carry the ball perfectly. He does stuff when you don't notice your centre backs. That's always good, you know. And like it or not, this team, they had a lot to fight for. Again, first 20 minutes. We were under siege, pretty much. When I say under siege, a Villa under siege. So it was all right. Do you know what I mean? But like, I give him a 7. He did well. He managed well. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't dominated in the air. I thought he done good. Good job.
Saeed, before I come to you, I'm just going to ask you to put your camera down a little bit. You got a bit too much headspace on there. Adam, do you agree with a 7 for Lindelof?
Yeah, I agree with 7. KG picked some of his moments coming forward there in terms of carrying the ball, probably his highlight because he didn't have much to do at the back.
Yeah.
In terms of Under Siege, it wasn't exactly Steven Seagal, but I know what he meant. It was that high press that they persisted with in the first
they started off quite
minutes.
quick and intense, didn't they? Yeah.
And we had to get ourselves out of some tricky situations. We did a few balls went astray, but I didn't see any of them from Lindelof. I thought he was quite calm today, and another solid performance. So I'll give Lindelof a 7, definitely. Yeah.
Saeed?
Yeah, I can't complain, mate. You know what I mean? The ice cold that we was on about today was ice cold, mate. Yes, the quality is not the greatest, mate. That striker hardly any sniffing, but you got to play what's in front of you. And I thought today he dealt with everything right, kept it simple. For me, that's the key thing for me. Lindelof sometimes tries to think he's like a, I don't know, man, like a PK type of player where he can play it from the back. He's got to play simple, get the ball out. You know what I mean? Do the simple things, pass it to
One of
Matic.
his strengths is playing out from the back.
He can play out from
He
the
can
back.
do, but I feel like sometimes he overthinks it too much and then he gets caught out, you know what I mean, at the back. That's what's been his kind of problems at the back. Obviously, you've seen it again with the, you know, we started the season with Crystal Palace. Are you getting in behind? And it's almost like, you know, the sharp thinking. But yeah, I think with a 7, I thought it's solid today. Very, very solid.
Yeah, I agree all around. Staying on your favourite, your Harry Beckenbauer, better than Van Dijk. He says again,
Listen,
better than
man,
Van Dijk
I'm
and the
telling you, man. Listen, yo, I'm telling you now, if you're talking about a commanding performance tonight, then that was a commanding performance tonight.
More commanding than Linda. I feel like your favoritism for Harry
there's no favoritism.
is getting a little bit crazy now.
No, I've rated it from day one.
I rate Harry Maguire. I'm not taking away from him. I'm not cussing him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Lindelof was good and solid today, stepped out, and you were like, yeah, well, you know, get caught a little bit, but solid 7. Listen, Harry Maguire.
I'm just saying it was a commanding performance, though. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm saying the whole tone has changed.
How many blocks did Harry Maguire do today? We need to set the stats, yeah? I'll show you the stats in a bit. There's a lot of headers today that he blocked out. He was the first man to go in there.
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying he didn't.
That's what you call a commanding centre back.
Oh my god.
Okay. So what are you giving
7.
him?
I'm giving a 7. 7.
So he's giving.
I'm being fair.
How did that happen? What?
No, but Lindelof did his thing quietly. What about Maguire?
No, you're taking.
No, you're not listening to me, guys.
No.
Maguire.
You need to clear this up because I don't understand what
He can't clear it up, then.
Maguire was the centre of every blockage, every header that was out, every corner. How many corners did Aston Villa have in this game today? They had a lot of corners, and Maguire, if you look at the game back again, every time was blocking it out. He was the first one to block it, get the defenders out there. That's why I believe he gave just an inch bigger than Lindelof. Lindelof was equally quality. But
so are you giving Maguire a 7.1 then?
Well, you know, the way we're going, then what about to give a 7.5 then? Maybe a 7.5? You can play like that.
Okay. Saeed gives a 7/7.5. Adam?
Oh, you gotta love Saeed for that, haven't you? His level is better than Van Dijk. He's doing this. He's commanding it. He's better than Lindelof for this, but he's getting the same score. It's a 7. I love it. No, like KG said it before, we didn't hear the centre backs. We didn't need the centre backs as such. There weren't any desperate tackles or lunges or big blocks needed because the midfield pretty much controlled the game for them, and they just mopped up like they should do against the poor outfit that Villa are. And Maguire equally, like you said, same as Lindelof, both had easy games today for me, but did everything right. So 7.
Yeah. I agree with that. That's what we were getting at, Saeed. I was just like, well, they just both did the same. Like, not one of them deserve more praise than the other.
You're teeing him up again. You're teeing him up, Flex. You're teeing him up, mate.
No, but did you not see like anything to do with Maguire today that you thought was solid today?
Listen, yeah, I saw him and Lindelof just do their jobs well, equally. I
think Harry Maguire kind of almost commanded the box today. Very, very good. Honestly. He commanded that box today. Very good.
We're gonna move on. on. KG, Luke Shaw. Did I ask you?
Harry Maguire.
Sorry.
Listen, first thing we need to do, if we can, we need to get this guy sectioned, fam. I couldn't believe it, fam. I almost DM'd him like, "Are you okay, fam? Do I need to come get you? I'll drive to Manchester, bro. M6 toll. Saeed, something's wrong, fam.
Yo, listen, I'm telling you, man, no cap, man.
Better than Van Dijk.
But yo, listen, Van Dijk is a system defender.
That's how you felt.
No, but I'm telling you, Van Dijk is a system defender. He's looking good now because of his system. Did you watch him at Southampton?
Sorry, I'm not listening to what you say. I'm really
good. He was brilliant.
Yeah, he was getting torn about.
He was playing next to Yoshida.
I think he was trolling.
He was playing next to Yoshida.
I mean, listen, I want to prepare clips of him at Southampton.
Send it to me.
There was games where he was very, very poor.
You're just thinking of that one time where Martial spun him and you're saying
no. Honestly, there's more than that. Laporte is good. I understand Laporte, but what Laporte is, Fernandinho is in the middle defending him. You know what I mean? Fernandinho is there in the centre, and then Laporte comes out of it. That's the problem. The system helps Laporte. Maguire's not been helped by the system now. What happens is you get an overload. Listen to me. You get an overload in the fullbacks. Matic is covering each fullbacks. Then Maguire is 1v1, always getting caught out. The game against Tottenham, the game against what's the other game against? We've seen Sheffield United one again, 1v1 in a situation where it could have been dealt with. All these situations that are going on right now, it's not happening for Maguire. And when he's got a solid partnership.
Let me ask you this, because I don't want to spend too long on this. And do you know what? We're a United fan channel. I don't even want to be here defending Liverpool's players. I'm not even trying to get into that.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I just got to give a bit of context. Sorry. If someone's in a one-on-one foot race, then because you're saying that Maguire can kind of get caught. If Maguire's in a foot race against someone versus Van Dijk, who do you think?
Obviously Van Dijk, but that's what I'm not saying. I'm saying that Harry Maguire defensively is better than Van Dijk.
Okay, we'll move on. All right, okay.
System defending is different to natural defending.
Okay.
It's your opinion, bro.
It is your opinion, and like I always say, drop your views in the comments in the boxes below. Man United fans, it's not about just blowing smoke up Liverpool's arse. It's a genuine. We've been talking about it, so it's a talking point. Is Maguire better than Van Dijk? That's going to be the question of this player ratings. Drop your views in the comments in the boxes below. I don't know why I'm asking it, but it's Saeed's view. We have to respect it. And look, I love Maguire. I'm not dissing him.
I'm a big fan of Maguire.
Anyway, don't forget, Flex. It's a 7.
Yes. There you go.
Perspective.
7. It'll be interesting to see where we go with Luke Shaw now, actually, when we get back to Saeed. But KG, Luke Shaw?
I wish I could do a Saeed 0.5 thing, but I'm going to stick to it. He's almost, again, another contender for man of the match of me. I know that sounds crazy. The only thing that he did wrong was that when he fizzed the ball to De Gea, I don't know why he did that. I was like, why would you do that? But I'm saying the overlapping, him and Rashford's their play that's developing. Rashford knows he's always gonna go beyond the man. It's brilliant. I'm saying that he should have had
an assist.
Yeah, 2. He should have maybe 2 assists because he got behind the man twice. I think the Bruno one, and there was another one that I just love their chemistry that's forming, and I just think we're really seeing the Shaw that we wanted. Now I feel that Shaw is fully arriving. You know that even if he's caught out, he's gonna get back there. It's incredible. I love to see how much distance covered, but I'm gonna have to give him I'm gonna give him a 7. It's crazy. I want to give him
I don't think that's crazy. I think that's a very fair number. I think that's fair. I would give him a 7. Yeah. Adam.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, Bruno should have buried that header, and this keeps happening to Shaw every single week. He did one to Martial against Spurs. He's done a few where players of his assist stats, if our forward line were clued on when he went forward, his assist stats would be amazing.
Yeah, he's actually got no assists this season. That's crazy.
He's created a load of good chances, and defensively, I thought he was solid today as well. And apart from that crazy punt, that's all I can call it. It was like a punt, wasn't it? Never mind a pass. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Those were the moments when I was talking about when they were pressing us high and we had the odd flap here and there, just for our own doing. But again, I don't see him really having a bad game at the moment. I just think he's solid 7 every single week, and I like it. I agree with KG on the Rashford link up as well. Them two are definitely getting a little bit of chemistry now.
Saeed.
Yeah, I give him a 7 as well. I thought it was.
Whoa.
Well, I've never listen. There's no agenda with Luke Shaw. I've always given him a fair rating. I've never ever disrespected Luke Shaw. I always said that's not my preferred left back, and I would like to see Brandon Williams get a chance more left back. But I thought today was, solid. Didn't get caught out today, which was very, very a plus for him. I've seen a lot of Luke Shaw this since the restart has been caught out on very, very so many occasions. But today, I thought it was very, very solid. Like KG said, there could have had 2 assists. That one was a perfect cross for Bruno Fernandes. All Bruno Fernandes had to do was just touch it very, very. I think he had too much on the header. So yeah, man, I thought it was solid today. I thought Trezeguet would have gave him the game, but solid again today. That's what Luke Shaw does. Gives you solid performances. You
thought Trezeguet would have gave Luke Shaw a game?
Trezeguet is a very.
Sorry, no, El Ghazi. Was El Ghazi on that?
Was it El Ghazi? I think they were interchanging. They were moving flanks. So
you thought. So Luke Shaw's shut out Riyad Mahrez and that this season and done madnesses. Yeah,
different player. El Ghazi and Trezeguet. They're hard working. They're going between.
That's what I'm saying. They're different to Mahrez.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down. The Villa are crap, and them forward line players are crap.
Yeah.
So I expect Luke Shaw to do what Luke Shaw did. Yeah,
I know, but you never know, though, innit? Like one-off game, for the play for the lives. I thought maybe we could have got caught, but
I've seen them down tools today when that second goal went in.
Oh yeah. The first goal killed them off.
Adam, did you give your rating on Shaw? 7. Right, okay. Moving on into midfield. Matic, Adam, Matic. Adam.
Matic today got a 6 for me. I thought he just had one of them average games again. Like I said, he didn't really get put under too much pressure. Some good passes, got caught on the ball. I think one time I can remember specifically in the first half, which set up a counter-attack for Villa. Yeah. But for me, wasn't integral, to be honest, today. He was just one of them players that just had an average game again. But he's playing against a poor team. I don't expect him to be right up there running the show against poor teams. I don't expect him to be right at the forefront of what we're talking about against teams like this. He's simply going to get the ball and give it to one of the players who we're going to talk about in a minute who did light up the show today. So, yeah, nothing fantastic, nothing really bad. So, yeah, 6 I think is reasonable and fair.
Yeah, he did one really silly tackle on Jack Grealish to get a yellow, and I was like, you're never going to get there. Don't know why he done that. Gave the ball away a couple of times. Wasn't his sparkling best. But I agree with what you say there, Adam. KG, what do you think?
Yeah, man, it was almost like a throwback Matic performance in terms of when we weren't enjoying him. Do you know what I mean? In a team. I think in that first 20 minutes, bypassed. I was even worried that he might get sent off, because I think they let him off a few. There was a few things I thought, wait. Yeah, he got caught. He got caught in possession, and then they almost had a counter attack. I just felt that he wasn't. It would have been built from there. I think they were bypassed in the midfield for the first 20 minutes, and Villa could have scored. I think he struggled to pick up the movement of Grealish because he was everywhere. Do you know what I mean? In the first 20, but then I'll say he kind of grew into the game. But again, for me, 6, honestly. But that's not bad, man.
Saeed?
Yeah, I thought it wasn't standard today. I thought it was sloppy today. Kept giving the ball away. Wasn't as dominating as you see him against Sheffield and Brighton. I don't know what it was. For me, I still stand by what I said to you. He's not a player that's going to give you a full season. He's a player that comes in 15 games a season, plays well for the first 10, 15 games, like a peters off a bit. I think right now we're seeing the good of him because he's playing every 5 games now. He's not playing Thursday, Sunday. That's when you'll see the frailties of Matic. But today, like I said to you, wasn't his best performance today, but a 6, still a solid performance, And yeah, man, looked tidy in bits and grew into the game, like KG said. So yeah, 6 is about right for me.
Okay. KG, Paul Pogba.
Wait, Adam, have you done Adam's?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's got to be a 9. It's got to be a 9 in terms of some of the stuff that he was doing. Like, even, when he's carrying the ball, but then even in close position where they're really trying to get the ball back really quickly, a lovely bit of skill out of there. There's even the when he tried to play, it was almost the last chance of the game where I don't know if it was a Gala or someone that was.
No, it's Martial, I think, when he tried to chop it back to him,
oh, brilliant. everything Pogba was doing today, and we needed him. We actually needed, because this wasn't the Bruno game. This is a game for Pogba. But then, as Adam says, it still looks like he's in like second gear. It still looks like he's not even like really arrived yet, which is crazy. But I was saying to our missus, I think Pogba's going to score today. It just feels like the game for him to do that, Yeah. And that piece of work on just knowing he knew exactly where he was going to put the ball when Bruno would assist. So again, a 9, great performance. We could rest. The others people didn't look bad when Pogba was still at the linchpin when everyone went off. He still held it down, and that's why I'm giving him such a high rating. It would be an 8, but he managed. We looked good when people came off, so a 9. It's all Pogba.
Adam?
Yeah, he gets my highest mark today, which is a 9. He got my man of the match today.
Yeah,
but I thought he was like. I think KG just pretty much echoed what I said in my fan cam earlier on. The little tight spots where he came on when you just needed 2 or 3 players to stand out against a poor team, when the others were sort of needing a little bit of guidance or a pick-me-up. You can always rely on Pogba no matter what the situation. His game does not change. You could be 4-0 down, he'll still do the same things. And you could be under pressure 1-0 up, and then bang, 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 gone, game over. It's just little things like that. Class acts, when you're not playing very well, you've got game changers on the pitch. Paul Pogba's a game changer. I don't think I've rated him less than a 7, and he still hasn't been out of second gear like KG said then. It's not.
What game was it today?
Man of the match today for me, Pogba. No, gets a 9, definitely 9 today.
Saeed, anything to add to that?
Yeah, he's not my man of the match. That's why I would probably go with an 8. I thought today still again, man, world class again today, man. It's just shining, man, and he's not someone that's our pivot for the team. I still think Bruno Fernandes is the best quality we've got in terms of making a difference for the team. But he is again, showing the quality, man. Going striding forward. I think he made a late run at the 85th minute or something like that. Like that darting run, still got the energy, man. Come on, man. That's Paul Pogba for you. And I just want to see all the people that were hating on Pogba, go on, leave. You know what I mean? He doesn't care about the football club, but the football club has never cared about him. That's the difference. You know what I mean? So for me, he gets an 8.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people could disagree with a high rating for Paul Pogba. Interesting though, because he wasn't my man of the match, but the way you guys have put the points forward there, I can clearly see why he's your man of the match. But I suppose between him, Greenwood, and Martial, there's a shout for all of them, and I'm sure we'll get there. Saeed, Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno FC, mate. Bruno FC, man. You get me? This guy, yeah. So I'm telling you now, man, he might as well ask for all his wages, mate. I'm telling you now, man. Go get a little cut of all his wages, mate, because he's the savior right now.
Man.
Everything he's doing, man.
He didn't have to play that great today,
So disrespectful.
No, what I'm telling you, it's the difference. That's what I'm saying to you. He didn't play well today, but he's a difference. 1 goal, 1 assist, came off the pitch.
But why has he got to take all these wages, though? Why has he got to reflect my P45? I don't understand.
The cut of his wages. He can leave some for Ollie. But he's got to collect a cut, man.
Cool,
he's got
cool.
You see what I was saying earlier, right? When I said, you see that thing that Bruno and Pogba done from the corner? I'm telling you, Saeed will not think that has anything to do with
that's not quick thinking. Is that not quick thinking, though? That's quick thinking.
Ollie would have said,
nah, come on, man. There's certain things in a match, yeah. You're telling me, yeah, the Barcelona... No, hold on. Let me get this in, yeah. You're telling me the Barcelona manager goes up to Messi and says, listen, I want you to take that free kick, mate. I want you to pass it to Busquets at the edge of the box. Messi just says, listen, mate, I've got the own quality. I've got my own quality to think about that. I've been doing football for the last 20 years, mate. I know what to do. I mean, you relax.
So you don't think
set piece. That's what teams do, like set piece. They
you're telling me, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says, right, Pogba, you sit edge of the box. Right, Bruno Fernandes is free. Let me go in the box. Is that what you're saying?
What are you saying? You think he can't say that? I just want to know.
No, I'm not saying he can't say that. That's not the question.
But you
I'm
are saying
that. I'm telling you. What I'm trying to say to you is that is called forward thinking. That's called intelligence. That's called intelligence.
Don't you?
I tell you what. Let me tell you something, right? I tell you what quick thinking is. Quick thinking is Trent Alexander-Arnold against Barcelona. And he just quickly sees Divock Origi and goes, oh, flipping heck, look at him. That's quick thinking. I think that was rehearsed.
Bloody
Bruno
hell, mate.
and Pogba
You know what, man? If that's rehearsed, then we might as well scrap football, mate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everyone's here has seen something, yeah, and you go grab it. You know what I mean? You don't take any opportunities. Man, I've always done that. You know what I mean? Ryan Giggs did it when it was it Ryan Giggs and Rooney did it a couple of years ago when Sal Ferguson was here.
No.
It was quick thinking that day, and we never scored that day. Apparently, it was off.
Wait,
That
it's
wasn't Sal Ferguson. That's just called football intelligence. Bruno Fernandes is a football intelligence player.
He is, and I'm not saying he's not capable of pulling out the quick one. You know,
let me get this right. You're telling me that is tactics.
The Martial Bruno one at Man City might maybe have been just Bruno over the top.
Wolves. Don't forget, Wolves did it to us again in the.
That's a good one. That's
did
Martial.
Same
That's
thing.
Martial and Bruno.
This is
That's
a
Martial
move.
and Bruno.
Hey boys,
Yeah.
this has been going on for years. Teddy Sheringham started all this off. I don't know where you guys have been. Teddy started this off, and Scholes and Beckham. These boys know what they're doing. It's
They know
about
what they're doing, man. Come
it's
on,
about
guys.
knowing you put in
KG,
Pogba on the edge of the
yourself
box. Pogba on the edge of the box is going to score a goal. That's about Bruno
Don't
knowing
change
it.
side.
But what
Yeah,
I'm saying is, all I'm saying is that where you said that Bruno, you know, should get all his wages and all this crazy.
Well, I'm trying it's called a, you know what I mean? It's just it's basically like a metaphor. It's, I mean, it's nothing to do with.
Anyway,
you know.
it's 26 minutes in now. So, sorry. What are you giving Bruno?
I'll give him I'm gonna give him a 7.5.
Okay.
7.5.
Okay. Adam?
Bruno gets an 8 for being poor. That's it. I'll explain why. I'll say people will say he didn't have a great game. He didn't have a great game for his standards, but he changed the game with his penalty and his quick thinking. Was a penalty flex.
Yeah, and you think it was a penalty. I don't think it was a
No, it's not penalty.
I do.
Even
Seriously.
Sai doesn't think that was a penalty.
No. I'll sort this out.
He worked on it.
I'll sort this.
I don't know, Adam. You know, I don't know about that.
No, listen. He won the penalty. He won the penalty. Yeah. He set up the second goal. You know what I mean? He's the one who changes the game. He's the one who creates. He's the one who scores the goals. What's his stats right now? 7 Premier League goals. Yeah, for me, he's a different league. He's a different league altogether. And for me to say he gets an 8 for playing like he did today, says it all. It's influence for me. You can throw all the stats you want at it. It's influence is the biggest thing for me.
I agree with you.
And it's a different league. It is a different league. He's sending Fred on that pitch there, laughing and joking, knowing that his job's easy. You know what I mean? It's simple things. People talk about passes, trying to force it. I'm not having any of that. You can force it all day long and give the ball away if you get an assist and a goal every single game, which he's averaging near enough every game at the moment. He's a game changer again. Our midfield is awesome, and he's part of it. And he's the catalyst for everyone's game getting better and better. That's just the way I see it. Future captain.
It's fantastic. I would have gone with a 7. Again, that's just because he played poor. But like you said, his poor is people's 9s, is people's 10s. He's that good. KG, what would you give him?
Again, I'm gonna go over 7. It feels a bit harsh because that goal that the goal that he got us was so important. You know what I mean? It was pivotal because it knocked the stuffing out of them. So actually, I'm gonna raise it. It's an 8. Purely, but listen to what Adam was saying. I'm like, oh right.
I have this effect on people.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
No, you listen to Adam talk and you think everything's gonna be okay. Even in the sad times, I was like, Adam, he's cool.
So basically, because Bruno threw himself into a defender and nearly stood on his
right, okay. When you spin your defender, what's Bruno supposed to do? Levitate. Where's his feet going to go? The guy's underneath him. He has to step back. He has to step back. No. If you're a defender. You have to not be completely brain dead
if
that guy was.
If that got given against us, even Gary Neville's saying, I'm a right back, I'll be fuming if that got given against me. If that got given against you, would you be like, well, it's my fault, I dived in, it's a penalty?
Mate, I wouldn't be that close to him on the edge of a box, knowing the skill of the player. I do my research before the start of the game. As a central defender, I'm looking at this guy.
But
and
being
I know
in
exactly what he's going to do.
But being in a bad position doesn't make you concede a foul. It means you're just in a bad position. I think he went to play the ball but he never actually extended his leg to play the ball. And Bruno just turned and stood on his ankle.
Yeah, but it's like it's a foul end of the day.
Penalty. It's
Huh?
a straight
I'm
penalty.
going full on penalty.
So Adam's saying penalty. Are you saying penalty, KG?
No.
No. I'm saying if it was me, it's a straight penalty because I'm dead. But I'm saying that what do you call it? He was clever. It's just clever play. It's
Very
like,
clever.
Very clever foreign play where he saw the tackle come. He said, "Yeah, correct turn. I know I'm gonna go down."
It's okay. I'll contact KG later and make him feel a whole lot better, and then he'll come back and tell you it's a penalty flex.
Okay, moving on. So we've done Bruno, we've done Pogba, we've done Matic. We can get to the final three now. Rashford, Saeed.
Rashford, boy. You know what, man? It's gonna sound a bit harsh, this, but I'm gonna give him a 6. You know, I really am, man, because of the fact that I look at Mason Greenwood's end product, and I look at his performance, and I always seem to think he does everything right, but when he gets to the last moment of real quality, like the moment of quality that he did perfectly was a Wan-Bissaka cross. Simple. He sent him to the shops. You know what I mean? I don't know what shops he went to, but sent him to the shops, crossed it in, and then what's it called? Wan-Bissaka should have.
He played another great ball through for Martial in between the centre back and the left back.
Yeah, I just look at it, that performance. I look at
but it was a great ball.
Yeah, but I understand it's a great ball. But you know what I'm talking about, the performance levels. For me, the Bournemouth game, he was unbelievable, and I feel like he just dropped a little standard. Now, I mean, not a massive standard, but a little drop in standard that wasn't up there for me. So I'm gonna give him a 6 for that one. Might be harsh, but I feel like that was, it wasn't his game today.
Okay, I'm sure the viewers will say whether they agree or disagree with that. Let us know if you do. KG, do you agree with a 6?
No, not at all. I'm going to give him an 8. Actually, I think the form is. I think true form is coming. I think even I was watching him. You know, when the game just going, you think, let me just look out for stuff. It was the runs that he was making, the space he was picking up, the danger that he started to become, and I feel that it's that final piece is coming at the most important time of the season where we're going to play the likes of Chelsea's and whoever's in the long Europa League run, because he gets his goals in he goes in streaks, if that makes sense. So I feel that it's on the cusp, and he did score. You know, Pogba was in the way. Do you see what I'm saying? 2 amazing potential assists that didn't happen, but I can see a lot there. Obviously, Green was putting away the goals, so there's a lot to compare him to. It's like, you're not getting goals, he is. But he's doing his job on the pitch. He's actually becoming a threat, and I'm excited by it. Hey,
Adam, got 6 and an 8 there. Are you somewhere in between, or you?
I'm going to sandwich it, mate. Yeah, we're all going to be waxing lyrical about Martial in a minute, and to be honest, he's just having key moments in games at the moment. Martial, Rashford had a goal. He had 2 assists there today on another day again. And he's just being unfairly criticised at the moment because everyone's trying to find fault in a really good team that we've got going on at the moment. KG stole my thunder there in terms of Rashford's movement. Let's not forget the link up and the amount of times he slides Luke Shaw in. And that pass, you know what I mean? That pass to Martial through the Ivan Needle. That's it's not just a one-off that. I did it for Bruno in the previous game
if Bruno would have done that pass, we would have been like,
he's passing. He's passing his point, and I tell you something right now, he's holding back. For some reason, he's holding back at the moment. He's playing well. He's ready to go. I agree with KG. He's ready to rock. Something's going to click soon, and he's just going to be off. He's not running at plays as much as he usually does. He's trying to be a bit more clever and trying to change his game up.
Simple ball or looking for the overlap or looking for the man who's in space, isn't he?
There's going to be his favourite teams coming up at a certain game at Wembley very, very soon. That's the game when he's going to start shining. And from there, he's going to just move on. And then, you know what? He's going to do it against Leicester on the last day as well. When the big games come around, he's going to do it.
Love that. Like I said,
by the way, I'm going to give him an in-between. I'll give him a 7 today, but I'm still well in Rashford's boat at the moment.
Yeah,
definitely.
I would have went with a 7.
I think he's getting better and better, but there's more to come, and it's coming.
KG, Martial,
8 again. 8 for me. Perfect forward. Perfect forward play. The best thing that I liked about Martial was him walking off, being upset, even though getting an assist. It was like, I need to score now. He's almost like, even Solskjaer gave him a no-in tap, like, oh, bro, like, I like the fact that you're coming off feeling like this because you've had a good game. He played great, but he's like, I want my goals. I need that selfishness from a striker. Brilliant. Yeah, 8 from me.
Saeed?
I'll go with a 7, but I still think it was quality today. I thought that endeavour for the Mason Greenwood goal to go and get that ball, you know what I mean? So I think 2 seasons ago, you would have seen a Martial. I would have probably not bothered about that and just almost, like shrugged about and whatnot. But he was hungry today. I mean, like KG said there, but I like the new Martial where he's pissed off that he's not, he's not scoring. You know what I mean? He was telling Ligalo to go sit back on the bench, man. I think I seen Ollie say to come back here. You know what I mean? But I think what's key is he might not score, but will he do something part of the game that makes you think, wow, like he's still learning under that number 9 role? And I think Martial is learning. I don't think he's a complete number 9. I still think there's levels to get back up because remember, he's only 24, man. 24, if he can get to 28, by 28, if he can get to absolutely, monster, the striker, then we might not be talking about Thierry Henry anymore. You know what I mean? Let's see if he can get to that heights, man. You never know, man.
Today, bro.
Yeah. Adam?
I'm going to give him an 8 today. I just thought, I mean, he was probably on the title of my fan cam, but when Roy Keane's actually praising you for fighting and battling abilities,
praising him, yeah?
Battling for his battling abilities as well. That says it all. And people are moaning all the time about Martial being subbed off and Rashford not being subbed off. You know why? It's because Martial is an out-and-out number 9 for me, and he's learning and getting better at the role every time. Igalo can't come on and play out wide. Igalo's a 9. He's another forward. So there's only one man who can replace him. And that's why Martial's pissed off that he's coming off. Is because he knows that he is nailing down that number 9 role. He's done his job. He was very, very unselfish today, again, like he was against Brighton for me. Very similar performance, but that move and how quick he got from that challenge with Mings to the edge of the box to set the goal up, it was like lightning. And that's what I want to see. There's a hunger there for him, but there's a reason why Igalo comes on for Martial. Igalo doesn't play on the wing. Martial's our 9 now, and he's learning to play that role better and better every single week. When he's not scoring, he's involved all the time, and that's all I want to see from him. I think ever since Solskjaer came out and made the comment, we need to players in the box who are going to put their head in dangerous places and get their head on things. Yeah. Bang, he scored an header against Chelsea, and he's never looked back from that moment. Yeah. And he is just going to be an out-and-out world-class striker. It's like Said said, another 4 years, where's he going to be? It could be another 50, 80 goals in the bag, maybe even more if he carries on in this vein. As long as we keep the team around him and we stay strong, we don't get any injuries. Injuries are the only thing that's going to stop Martial right now. That's it. He gets an 8 for me today.
Yeah, massively confident. Saeed, Mason Greenwood.
Mason Greenwood, dynamite, mate. Best youngster in the world. I can't applaud this kid anymore, mate. Like I said to you, man, right foot, left foot. You know what I mean? One day you can go to Aldi, one day you can go to Asda. You know what I mean? Best of both worlds, mate. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Aldi, man. Lidl as well, man. You know what I mean? That bakery section in Lidl, man.
Netto.
Oh,
is that even going still?
Yo, listen, man.
Well, I don't know if Saeed's too young to remember Safeway.
Hey,
that's
I
remember
quick
Safeways, yeah.
I know about quick save and all them bases, but not Safeways. I think that's a London thing, isn't it? Yeah. But, you know what I mean? I think, for me, my man of the match today, that's why I'm giving him a 9 today. I thought Mason Greenwood, this kid in the first half, I think carried United. I honestly do. Yes. The way he was driving up players, the way he was opening up space, I think he had a shot that he should have done better. That he kind of almost scuffed and Reina almost, he got it quite easily. And yeah, man, just for me, just a shit audacity. That's why I keep saying, like, he's doing more than Rashford in terms of going at people and almost like, fearless and just going. That's what I want. And taking a shot outside the box. That's what I like about him. There's a runway, gets on the ball, outside the box, boom. Not looking ahead. He's got
a clear sight at goal, he just lets fly, doesn't he?
That's it, man. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm giving him a 9 today.
Shoot on
dynamite.
Sight. KG?
Easy one for me. I'm going to give him an 8, actually.
Wow.
I wanted to go like 8.5 or something, but obviously I ain't got them Saeed privileges. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can go with 8.5 if you want.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8.5 purely because the goal is it's amazing. It's like I just enjoy praising this guy. It's like he allows me to just piss people off on Twitter because he scores. I'm like, do you know what I mean? But one thing, I thought he petered out of the game after he got his goal. I didn't really see him in the second half as much, which is why I didn't give him man of the match. Amazing. I can't believe we have this gem at our club. Like, it's amazing. The sky's the limit for this guy. I'm not happy about them talking about Gareth Southgate. I think that's a bit too soon. Just let him just grow. Do you know what I mean? Because there's so many strikers already. Just let him take his steps the way
I think the problem is, though, is if you're getting 20 goals a season nearly at his age and his breakthrough season, you can't not talk about Gareth. You just can't. I get what you're saying. You want to be patient, but even if you're the manager of England, you're going, but he's got 20 goals in English football at the top level. Like, all right, not Champions League, but
you got to manage these kids. Again, Ollie didn't.
I hear you.
Ollie didn't bring him straight into the team, and there's something that happens when it's too much too soon. I like that he's hungry. I like that we're phasing him in, taking him out and stuff. You got to look after this talent. And I think the key thing is we've scored 100 goals in all competitions, and Mason Greenwood is a big part of that. So shout out to United that we are not rampant, bro. Anyway, that's me, bro. 8.5.
I hear you. Adam.
He's better than 3/4 of the strikers in the league already, and he's 18, mate. It's as simple as that. The best thing about that goal today was Reina trying to cover it up. Reina's shouting at his defenders. Reina's shouting at his defenders. The ball had hit the net, come back out of the net, and then he started shouting at his defenders for why he's not diving, because the ball went in like a thunderbolt. It nearly ripped the net. He didn't even see it go past, and then he's shouting at his defenders. Well, Mings was poor for that goal, like he said.
They did just allow him to turn and get at them. You can't do that with Mason Greenwood.
It was hilarious. He should have had 2 easily. I just thought he looked after the ball so well. He's getting stronger. That the dietitian at United actually needs credit.
Yeah,
whoever's put him on that bulking diet over lockdown has done him the world of good, because he's just advanced by about 3 years.
And his body's changing because he's so young. He's still going to keep morphing and keep growing, isn't it?
He's got like the sprinter physique now. He's got that power, that burst, and that's what it's frightening to see. And you know what? It didn't stop Michael Owen when he came on the scene at 18, did it? He blasted and just went to new heights straight away. That stat keeps coming up. The most goals scored by a Premier League player for 18 and under. I think he's third now. I can't remember who he's behind. I think he's behind Michael Owen's mega season.
Not Rooney.
He's took Rooney now.
On that, you say Michael Owen, you say Rooney, and we said look at the declines they had because of the mileage on the clock. Rooney blighted with injuries. Michael Owen blighted with injuries. Rooney, he didn't even look like the same player when he reached 29.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind Rooney's career though, I'll be honest.
Record scorer at Man United.
What we always said as United fans though, we set our targets, our sights. We're looking at young players coming through, and everyone's sort of bigging up players who people are arguing against, saying they're average, because our standards for young players are a Giggs, a Scholes, a Beckham, a Ronaldo, a Rooney. They're the standards you have to be at a certain 19, 18,
especially 19. To get in, if you want to get in the first team consistently, that's the level,
We have got one. And for someone like Sir Alex, who's come out and said behind the scenes, he says, we actually do think we've found one in this kid. And you know what? It's looking that way. Goals, like Ollie said in his post-match interview there, you can't drop goals. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
you don't. That is the hardest art form of the game, and he's got it. It comes easy to him, and that's the scary bit. So yeah, get an 8.
Lastly, the subs, all 5s.
Yeah, pretty fat 5s.
Yeah,
fat 5s.
Struggled a bit, but it's fine. McTominay showed a bit more. Brandon Williams, he played good actually.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So probably a 6, but it's fine.
Yeah, but maybe Brandon did get a 6 actually. Yeah, to be fair to him. But it's hard when there's so many. There's a good 5 subs a game, and they usually come on quite late. You know, because we're putting teams to bed and then rolling them out. They're usually playing 5s or 6s. Right, Saeed. Lastly, Solskjaer, what would you give him out of 10?
Oh,
he's gone.
That was perfect. Perfect timing.
I said to Saeed, hold on a minute. What would you give Ollie out of 10? And he went, nah, mate. Ollie gonna freestyle, mate. I'm gone, mate. I'm gone.
Did you script that used to or something?
My bad, sorry.
And you just cut.
No.
You've done that on purpose. You know you
didn't even hear the question. I didn't hear the question.
You know you've done that on purpose.
No, honestly, I didn't.
Yes,
I
you
didn't,
did.
honestly. Honestly, the question went.
Yeah,
Like, Super Mario.
You know
Go
what?
on.
For that, you can wait. You're gonna answer last. Adam. Actually, no. Adam just spoke. KG, what would you give? Actually,
Honestly,
actually,
internet
Adam,
just
I'll
went.
come to you because KG's still laughing.
Yeah, he's gone. KG's finished.
Adam, what would you give Solskjaer?
I'm gonna say I give him another 9 today, actually, because you know what? Funnily enough, the game changed after the drinks break, and that's when Ollie got his teeth into the team, you could say, because it did change after that first drinks break.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at these two.
No, I mean, he said you can't fault team selection. It's just
What are you laughing at, man? It was by accident. Literally, my battery's on like 10%, so I was like, yo, it just went off.
Oh, mate, I'm just looking out. We're laughing our asses off here. It's 10 to 1 in the morning.
Is it
10 to 1?
All right, maybe I'm tired.
All right, and you know what? We've nearly done an hour on player ratings. This is getting out of
Sorry,
control.
man,
Right, Adam, you're giving him a 9. KG, what are you giving Solskjaer?
I'm just gonna give him an 8, just because. Yeah, I'm happy, man. Everything's great.
Saeed.
I'm here now. 8. I'll give him an 8. Wasn't great today, but I thought, you know what I mean, same team. I'm happy that he chose the same team, so I'll give him an 8.
Right, it is 10 to 1 in the morning here in the UK. Big up to wherever you're watching from. Maybe you're waking up in the morning now and you've had a lot of sleep. I don't know. But we are going to leave. We need some food. It's late. We don't stop working. We don't stop going. Saeed doesn't stop going. He just leaves when he wants. Drop your views in the comments in the boxes below. Let us know what you think about some of the player ratings today, some big disagreements. And the big topic of the day, was it a penalty, yes or no? And the second topic of the player ratings is Van Dijk. Is Maguire better than Van Dijk? I want to get all your views and opinions on that. We will see you guys at the next game for the player ratings against Southampton. Tricky game. Tricky game. I think the man of the match of the player ratings is probably this guy here, as per usual. Well, actually, man of the match is probably no. That means he's done well. Wally of the match, we'll say. Wally of the match. Yeah. Guys, we will see you guys all very, very soon.
Peace.